It took me ages to work out the clever double meaning of this episode's title. It has the word dram within it, dram being a common name for a serve of whiskey in Scotland.
Thank you very much, Victor. That's 3 months at this bout.
Sorry, Jack. Here.
You're doing a bloody mouthy anyway.
I'm bored out my gourd.
Well. You're not the only one.
Well, I dug this suit. I'm going to learn it.
Well, good. Here's a tune then.
What's your pleasure?
Yellow Rose of Texas or something.
Good choice.
The Yellow Rose of Texas is a famous American folk song dating back to the 1850s.
Well, Larry Adler will be shiting himself there, won't he? He's a bit of luck, you don't think?
Aye.
This is murder, isn't it?
As aye.
Yeah. That is the source of our misery right there. Look at it. Pitch black. 5 to 3 in the afternoon.
Around the winter solstice in mid-December, the sun sets in Glasgow as early as 3:45 p.m. to 3:50 p.m. Even if the sun has not officially set by 2:55 p.m., the sun is very low on the horizon, leading to dark, twilight-like conditions, particularly on cloudy or overcast days.
Look what we are. A couple of bears in a Russian zoo. Caged. Demented.
You're right there, Jack. Now, it's okay in the summer, we can sit in the park till, 10 o'clock, but this...
I know.
I mean, what are we supposed to do? See, you're young people. They're busy working, they don't notice this time. But see, between about 3 o'clock and the time you get your bed, for a pensioner, it's like a bloody week.
Right, that's it.
Oh, easy, cowboy. It's a bit early for that, is it no?
Is it? Is it? Is it though?
Talk it up, Jack, convince me.
You're Swedes. You're Norwegians. You're Icelandics. They all live in places of the long winter's night. What do? How do they combat the boredom? I'll tell you what they do. They seek the company of Mr. John Barleycorn. They get pushed.
Alcohol consumption tends to increase in Scandinavia during the dark winter months, often linked to festive traditions like Christmas and social drinking culture. While studies show colder, darker climates are linked to higher rates of binge drinking, overall per capita consumption in Nordic countries is lower than many other European nations. John Barleycorn is a traditional folk figure representing the personification of barley and the alcoholic beverages made from it, namely beer and whiskey. The figure is the subject of a famous ballad popularized by Robert Burns, which allegorically details the violent, sacrificial process of harvesting, malting, and brewing as a cycle of death and rebirth.
That's how you never hear for these countries in the winter. That's how a situation never arises. They're wasted.
Are you sure, Jack? Are they no fishing and skiing and driving sleds with huskies?
Yes, they are. Pished.
Mush, old friend, get the lid off it.
Look at all the wee horses, Winston. Which one's going to win? I don't know. Pick me, Winston. Touch it. I don't want to touch it. Come on, Winston, look at it. It's a page for your promise. That has to get your plums pumping. Tom. I see what you're trying to do, but you're wasting your breath. I'm done with the bookies. Stevie was a long time ago, Winston.
Recap for the benefit of anyone who hasn't seen the episode, Cairds.
Let me tell you something. All my adult life, right? Every single week, I would do my wee accumulator. Never won a button. Then, bingo. Up it comes. Result after result. £32,550. Hooray! Do I get paid? Do a shite. Stevie, the bookie, does a runner. Me, I'm left screaming. Running about from town to town, gibbering like an idiot. Has anybody seen Stevie with my money? Searching for him.
Aye. You even made wee wanted posters. Do you remember? I kept one.
Put it away, Bobby. I don't want to see his face. About to eat. Anyway, I'm past all that now. That's all behind me. I'm in a better place now.
Here it is.
He who moveth lethargy eateth not a pie for tea.
Naveed.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Well, here's the thing. What can you offer us in the line of a decent whiskey?
Absolutely bugger all.
Hey?
Sorry, lads. You're looking at the purveyor of such fine beverages as Sputnik Vodka, Mississippi Steamboat, and Blue Hyena for the kids.
Sputnik vodka is a real brand, and Naveed has been seen to be selling it in the past, but that bottle doesn't look genuine. They don't appear to market alcopops. The other two brands are fictional, and again the bottles look mocked up. Weird then, they are sat next to VK and Archers, which are genuine brands.
Grey Gang is no for the connoisseur.
So what have you got?
We have a Kildrum, 2-year-old.
Kildrum is primarily known as the first residential district constructed in the new town of Cumbernauld, North Lanarkshire, Scotland, developed from 1956. There doesn't appear to be a namesake whiskey. The minimum time a spirit must age in oak barrels depends on the region where it is produced. In Scotland, Ireland, and Canada, whiskey legally must age for at least 3 years.
Largely because it's been lying there for 2 years.
Nah, you're all right.
You're Grant's men. Why the sudden snootiness?
Grant's is a blended Scotch whisky, produced by the company William Grant & Sons in Scotland. A blended whisky is a blend of different types of whiskies and sometimes also neutral spirits, colorings, and flavorings. It is usually a mixture of one or more higher quality straight or single malt whiskies with less expensive spirits and other ingredients. It typically priced lower than non-blended whiskies, although there are more expensive, premium, varieties.
Ah, it's him, Naveed, you know. We finished off this lovely wee bottle of malt that Jack had. And once you've had malt, you've touched the stars.
You don't want to go back to the mundane, you know. The run-of-the-mill.
The shite. You need a bus.
To where?
West End. Oddbins. Do whiskey tasting every Thursday.
Oddbins was a renowned UK-based off-license retail chain established in 1963, celebrated for its eclectic wine range. Due to financial struggles, debt, and shifting post-lockdown consumer habits, the company ceased its physical bricks and mortar store operations by late 2023. However, branches had been closing for many years before that. Glasgow's West End is a vibrant, bohemian district known for its leafy streets, historic architecture, and top attractions like Kelvin Grove Park and the University of Glasgow. It's a popular destination for dining, shopping, and nightlife, particularly around Byres Road, Ashton Lane, and Finnieston.
It's for all the arseholes with too much money. They break open 6 or 7 bottles every week. Good gear.
I used to go to that. Lovely. Barmy buck.
What happened?
Well, they only give you 2 halves, right? So I swipes the bottle, necks it, and split the guy's seed by the empty.
Convivial, yeah.
Hey, Pete, how come you don't have tastings in here? I'd certainly come.
Good idea, Pete. We'll do one tomorrow. What time's good for you? What about 5 a.m. just before I take the rolls in, you jakey bastard?
Pete looks to be leaving the shop with Jack and Victor, but he vanishes when we cut outside. Either that, or he changes his mind.
The 36 into the town, and then the 89 out to the West End. Jesus, is that a horse?
That's not just any horse, boy. That's Captain Dandy.
Captain Dandy has been referenced a few times in the show, but this is his only on-screen appearance. Captain Dandy was a fictional racehorse, however in 2020 an Irish horse took this name for real.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Freddie, just another.
Could we,
There we go, gentlemen. The Balvenie 15.
The Balvenie Distillery is a Speyside single malt Scotch whisky distillery located in Dufftown, Scotland. Is owned by William Grant & Sons.
It's a limited edition. Absolutely gorgeous. Not too much peat, orange peel, and burnt almonds.
I'd heard that,
Aye, I've heard that and all, aye. The orange peel, aye. Smashing.
Not for me, that one. Too earthy. I don't like a cask strength.
Cask strength, also known as barrel-proof per barrel strength, is a term used by whiskey and rum producers to describe a whiskey or rum that has not been substantially diluted after its storage in a cask for maturation. The level of alcohol by volume, ABV, strength for a cask-strength whiskey or rum is typically in the range of 52–66% ABV. There are several varieties of Balvenie 15, but the strongest of these is 47.8%.
Couple of those and you're, well, let me put it this way, you're, well, not to put too fine a point in it.
Shut up! Wind your neck and try and enjoy yourself, son.
Please excuse my friend, for he is an ignorant bastard.
Don't be shy, gentlemen. Try the McClivey. Now, that distillery is silent now.
McClivey doesn't seem to exist for real.
25 years old. A wee sip of history.
Aye, well, it'll be history when it's flying out my pisser in about an hour.
The old Pulteney.
Pulteney Distillery is a malt whisky production and aging facility in the Pulteney town area of Wick, Caithness, in the Highland area of Scotland. The distillery produces the Old Pulteney single malt whisky at a number of ages.
Now, I like this one. It's got a lovely nose.
The nose of a whisky refers to its aroma, scent, or bouquet, representing the smells released when it is exposed to air.
I like this one. It's got a lovely shiny label.
There we go, gentlemen.
Oh, what's this?
You could win a case of whisky.
Oh,
Scratch cards.
let's see what we're on to here now.
Hee-haw.
Visit. What's that? What's that, son?
Oh, well done. You've won a visit to a local distillery. Have another dram, and I'll fetch up the details.
Oh, right. Could we manage another wee dram?
What time is it?
1:30.
And what time is the last bus home to Craiglang?
What are you doing, Winston?
Nothing.
Have you got a bet on?
Oh, yes, Eric. Yes, indeedy. Aztec Flame.
There have been at least 2 genuine racehorses called Aztec Flame.
8-1.
Jesus, 20 quid. Thought you were done with the bet.
Welcome to our distillery here in Dumgoyne.
Glengoyne Distillery is a whisky distillery continuously in operation since its founding in 1833 at Dumgoyne, north of Glasgow in Stirlingshire, Scotland. Glengoyne is unique in producing Highland single malt whisky matured in the lowlands. Located upon the Highland Line, the division between the Highlands and Lowlands of Scotland, Glengoyne's stills are in the Highlands while maturing casks of whisky rest across the road in the Lowlands.
Now, your whole day begins here. My name is Andrew, and I will be your tour guide today. We will begin in the main bonding hall shortly.
Did the guy from the shop just follow them to the distillery tour? Mad stalker.
Glengoyne
I'm so excited, Jack. You know what this is like? It's like Charlie Wonka.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a 1964 children's novel by Roald Dahl, featuring young Charlie Bucket's adventure inside Willy Wonka's magical chocolate factory after finding a golden ticket.
Oh, aye. Charlie Wonka and the Booze Factory. How many drinks do you think we'll get?
Well, it's hard to say, isn't it? I mean, a small distillery you get. Maybe one at the end, but this is a big place.
Lloyd's TSB branch on St. Vincent Street.
Is that Clark Gable there?
Well spotted.
William Clark Gable, February 1, 1901 to November 16, 1960, was an American actor often referred to as the King of Hollywood. He appeared in more than 60 motion pictures across a variety of genres during a 37-year career, 3 decades of which he spent as a leading man.
Clark Gable used to buy whiskey from us, crates of it for big Hollywood parties. As a token of our appreciation, we made up a special personalised line. We said to Mr. Gable, anytime you want some of your own whiskey, just pick up the phone. And he did, time and time again.
So it's Finbar's Fury in the 230.
A cameo by John McCririck, 1940 to 2019, the legendary and eccentric British horse racing pundit. He was the face of horse racing on ITV and Channel 4 Racing from the 1980s until 2012. A horse called Finbar Fury was born in 2002 in Ireland. Another horse with a different spelling, Finbar Fury, an extra E, was born in 2021, also in Ireland.
The Kids College Fund, your wife, whatever you like, cannot get beaten. I could ride this Finbar's Fury, it would win. The faces, the shrewdies are all piling in. I don't know the second and third, but I got a horse, Finbar's Fury. No, don't switch off, Winston. Well done, Winston. We thought we'd lost you for a second. Now, there's plenty of time for leather sofas, luxury holidays and sports cars. Imagine 32.5 grand. That would be fine. But it could be 50 grand. It could be 100 grand. This Finbar's Fury and the 230. So get that wedge off the table and get your backside down to the bookies. Now, Winston, now!
Right, John. He's my man to get my leg on.
Now, up here are some very special whiskies. Now, can anybody tell me why this one is so pale?
Certainly. Could it be that it was filtered through the heather? A blonde wood barrel perhaps?
Oh, excellent. You know your whiskies.
Oh, yes.
Now, this here...
Clark Gable. Now, I'll tell you, I was reading a whisky journal, and that whisky was specifically commissioned by the distillery here and sent to Mr. Clark Gable because he was such a good customer. That's the last bottle.
My goodness, that's very well informed of you.
Nibs we are.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, I don't want to finish it all.
Oh, don't worry about that. We've got our own private barrel through there.
The blue sticker on Stevie's counter is for an induction hearing loop, which is an assistive listening system that transmits sound directly to hearing aids or cochlear implants equipped with a telecoil TAE switch. It creates a wireless, magnetic field via a perimeter wire that cuts out background noise, enhancing speech clarity for users in public venues.
I tell you, you'd be back. Shut up.
No sign of Finbar's Fury.
Ford Kiernan, otherwise known as Jack, is playing the role of the voiceover on the race. This is one of several voiceover cameos provided by Ford with Greg Hemphill, Victor also providing a few throughout the show's history. Director Michael Hines has also voiced a few race commentaries within the show.
Well, I'm flabbergasted, I must admit. I fancy that Finbar's Fury a bit, but never mind.
John.
Now, on the 3 o'clock here at Lingfield, the jockey of the moment is Pato Creef. He's ridden the last 2 winners. He's
Never mind that now.
The man's on fire!
John!
What are you talking to the telly for, Winston?
John! Ignorant bastard! $4,000. King Vidor.
King Vidor, February 8, 1894 to November 1, 1982, was an American film director, film producer, and screenwriter whose 67-year filmmaking career successfully spanned the silent and sound eras. There is no evidence of a racehorse with that name.
Welcome back. I've missed you.
I can't believe. Let the woman on the bus.
Ford and Greg are actually drunk in this scene. Although prop whiskey, usually cold tea, had been prepared, the props team had snuck genuine drams onto the serving plates.
Well, they wouldn't let us on the bus, huh? Stuck here alone in the middle of nowhere steaming.